This is the recently released MGC Square-1. After being teased for almost a year, it's finally out on the market. It is even used for setting multiple records including Max Siauw's 6.37 NAR average. But did it live up to its expectations? And is it the best Square-1 on the market? Hey guys, it's CubeBlogger and today I will be reviewing the new MGC Square-1. So let's start off with some basic specs about this cube. I got this cube from CubeLelo at ₹1499, but you can also get it for $1995 from SpeedCube shop and $1999 on thecubicle.com. It is the same price as the Volt V2 and it's very reasonable for a Square-1. This cube is 56mm into 54mm in size, just like the Volt V2. It just comes in a stickerless version for now, and I don't really know if it will be available in stickered version soon, and also it has a frosted plastic. I have not had any problems with the recognition on this cube, and the shades are also quite nice. Now let's see what we get when we open up the box. So when we open up the box, we can see the cube and an accessories box. So now in the accessories box, okay, in this box we get these replacement parts. They were black, but I switched it, so now there are yellow left, and this was a screwdriver. Out of the box, this cube is very dry and sandy. The U and D layers are very fast, whereas the slice is a little bit slower than I would like, so this obviously needed a setup. Also, the slice magnets are very stronger than the U and D layer magnets. So for setting up this cube, I first disassembled this full cube, and I had put a little bit of silk on the screws and some silk in the pieces and the slice, and now it has a very nice feeling which I really like, and it's really nice for my speed. Now going to the corner cutting of this puzzle, I have to say that this is one of the best corner cuttings of a Square-1. Like as you guys can see, it just goes with very little effort. Like you can see so little effort, and it's really better than my Volt V2's corner cutting. So as you guys can see in the Volt V2, it can see barely corner cut from here. It can't even corner cut from line, and this can easily corner cut. Yeah, so the reason it has such a good corner cutting, my algorithms flow very nicely. And talking about the things I've heard about this pop, that the edge just comes out but it doesn't really pop, I have never had them, so I can't really say about it. Before sharing my opinion on this MGC Square-1 and telling whether it is the best Square-1 on the market, I have some special guests lined up in this video. So let's see what they have to say about the MGC Square-1.
Hey guys, it's KardTrickKid. Huge thanks to CubeBlogger for bringing me on this collab with him. The MGC Square-1 is a fast and blocky puzzle with an affordable price, and I think it is the best on the market. It's been teased for about a year now, and it didn't really live up to its expectations for me. However, it is still a great puzzle. Out of the box, it's a bit too fast, but with setup, it's gotten really good, and it's currently my main, and I can't see myself switching anytime soon. Although I do experience occasional pops, this puzzle hasn't really had that many problems for me. Overall, this is pretty much the only choice if you're going to buy a Square-1 right now. The Volt V2 really isn't just as good as this, and at the same price, you should just get the MGC. However, if you're really on a budget and don't have $20 to spend, just get the YLM. But I really recommend you get the MGC. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening.
Hey guys, I'm Thakkar and I'm going to be talking about the MGC Square-1 and why I believe that it's the best Square-1 on the market. When I first got the MGC Square-1, it was set up by SpeedCube shop with their Supernova/Pro setup service, and I thought that it was way too fast out of the box. But the reason I found it so fast was because I was coming from a much slower Volt V2M, which was a lot harder to turn. I then proceeded to break it in and do a bunch of solves, and at first the times were not good at all because of how fast the puzzle was. However, over time I got used to it, and now my times are about 3 to 4 seconds faster. This puzzle also comes in at the same price as the Volt V2M, which makes it very reasonable. The feeling of this puzzle is incredibly smooth and nice, and the speed, although it does take a bit of getting used to, is also really fast. The corner cutting is also by far the best I've seen on any Square-1, and although it does have a few catches here and there, they're not nearly as bad as on the Volt V2M. The two biggest problems on the MGC Square-1 are the frosted plastic and a weird catch it seems to have. The frosted plastic is just annoying because it's hard to grip and keeps slipping out of your hand, and the weird lockup I've spoken about is quite odd. It seems like the puzzle is about to pop, but it doesn't actually pop and you just need to push the pieces back into place. Despite these shortcomings, however, I still believe that the YJ MGC Square-1 is the best on the market and overall I'd highly recommend it. Thank you so much for listening and a big thanks to Cublogger for inviting me. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, my name is Max, and today I'll be giving some of my thoughts on the MGC Square-1. Out of the box, the cube feels really great. It has the best corner cutting of any Square-1 in existence and seems like there are no issues with it at all. However, the cube is, in my opinion, incredibly difficult to set up. Without a proper setup, your cube might have bad tensions, which could result in either lockups or pops, and it might also have U and D layers that are too fast, but a slice that is too slow. But after good setup, or just buying a Cubicle Premium version like I did, the cube simply is amazing, and I could never see myself going back to the Volt V2. Due to the really fast turning I can achieve on this cube, my times have improved a lot, and this puzzle has allowed me to set my first official record. Overall, the MGC Square-1 is great, and I would highly recommend it to anyone looking for a new Square-1.
Hey everyone, so today I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on the MGC Square-1. Now without a doubt, this is the Volt V2 killer and has excellent corner cutting which sets it apart. This makes the saws more fluid, and with this, YJ also fixed the issue of broken corners and edges. The cube does have some downsides like the magnets being too strong in the slice and weak in U and D layers, and it is pretty tricky to set up, but either ways this is a great buy and I would highly recommend if you're looking for a good Square-1. Thank you to Cublogger for having me on. Bye.
Now let me tell you guys why I think it is the best Square-1 on the market. First of all, the corner cutting is just the best, due to which the edges flow very smoothly. Out of the box, it has a dry feeling which will be gone after setup with some loops. It also has fast U and D layers and slow slice, which I made faster by adding a fast loop. It's a stable and reliable cube in my opinion, and there are much less lockups than the Volt V2. The MGC also has a high-pitched sound. Here are the sounds of the Volt V2 and the MGC Square-1. I would definitely recommend this cube to everyone who wants to get a good Square-1. Also, there is a disadvantage which I would like to cover. Sometimes on this cube, the edge is in the condition to pop, but it doesn't really pop. Many people have broken the edges of the Volt V2, which will not happen on the MGC Square-1. Also, the Lochner is very high quality and I don't think it will break any time. Also, it is really better than the Volt V2 and at the same price. So if you are willing to grab a Square-1, definitely go for the MGC. Thanks a lot for listening my review on the MGC Square-1. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some information on the MGC Square-1. Make sure to join my Discord server, the link will be in the description, and also I'm doing a giveaway on Instagram, so make sure to follow me. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my content. See you guys in the next video. Adios.